Hey everyone, Jezza here. It's been a bit. Today we're doing a spoiler discussion on the movie Dangerous Animals, the sort of A24 indie movie, the shark movie. Yeah. So I watched it the other day. I was a bit sick and I couldn't do any sort of reaction or recap of it. And now I can. I can make my little video. I liked the movie. I really liked it. I thought it was great for considering the sort of low budget and low impact movie. It really got me. I am really scared of sharks in real life. I'm in Australia. There's sharks everywhere. Most notoriously, the great whites. Oh god, so scary. Um, Thankfully, nothing's ever happened in the waters that I swim uh, with me, but I haven't even seen a shark in the waters around here. I have seen a wild shark in New Caledonia, but not around here. But they're there. They are there. There's a few things you can do, like make sure someone's watching you when you swim, or swim with people. Scout the area out, make sure it's safe to swim. But yeah, like what can you really do in the face of that threat? There's not much you can do. And it's very scary to me, and I'm really scared of sharks, and I try to like pay my respects and please don't attack me, please. Like I'm just really scared of them, especially the great white. Yeah. So all my real life fears, they did a good job in this movie capturing that stuff and really scaring me. I'll start off with well, there's a lot to say. So yeah, it's sort of a what is that, A21 indie sort of distributor. So it's lower budget and stuff, and there are some bad things like the CGI. Some of the CGI for the dead bodies, and like Jai Courtney's character getting eaten by this great white looks terrible, and Zephyr under the water looking at the great white, that looks really weird. I'm watching a bad copy of it because I sailed the high seas, literally, sort of, um, to see this. So I'm seeing a bad copy, but yeah, the CGI looked bad. But I'm just trying to think of any bad things before I get into the good things. But that's bad CGI didn't really matter to me because the stuff around it was good. The content around that was good. Um, yeah, what a concept! A shark charter fisherman who takes people out and ritualistically feeds them to sharks. Like, oh, that's so freaky. Um, really scares me. Makes you think about real life and if someone's doing it in real life and real stories, and which we'll get into in a bit. Yeah, really unnerving. So I watched it again last night with I actually went and saw the movie F1 last night, which I'll make a video on next. But we also watched Dangerous Animals. I was with my friends Sashin and Niv, and we got about 50 minutes into it before they had to leave, but they will finish it. But that we were enjoying it, and we had some things to say. Uh, Niv is from Fiji, and she knows some stuff about all this cool shark stuff. So I started asking her because I like all the unknown things in the world, and UFOs and ghosts and all that. So I was asking Niv about Fiji and some of these things, and got into a great conversation about spirit spirits and forest folk and all these cool things that are in Fiji, and little rituals and magics and things like that. But then we got into the subject of sharks as we were watching the movie, and I was like, "Oh, sharks!" Like I was telling him, I'm so scared, and they're so freaky. And Niv was like, "Did you know that there is a shark god?" And I said, "What?" She's like, "Yeah," and she told me the name. It was called the Quattle or something. I can't remember the name. I have to Google it. I should have done that before I made this video. But it's the something, and it's a god of sharks in Fiji. And she further went on to say that the Fijian people have the blood of this god, or share some ancestry with this god. And she was telling me about they make offers to the god, and uh, apparently she was saying Fijian people don't get attacked by sharks because they share this blood, and like people from around the world go to Fiji to train to to charter shark trips. That's where they go to train because the Fijian people are so good, because they have this natural energy entanglement with the sharks and the shark god. And I was very interested in this, and I said, "What is the god's name?" And she told me, and then they've just been to Fiji, and they've just come back, and they got me this, a shark tooth necklace, and I've been wearing it. Now I pray to the shark god. So I'm so scared of sharks that now I pray to the shark god, and I wear this around me, and I'm going to say like a little thing each time before I go in the water from now on, because yeah, I'm really scared, and this I have to do something about. I'm gonna have to pray to the shark god. Pray to the shark god, please. I respect you. Please stay away from me. It's all good. Yeah. So yeah, that's what me and Niv were talking about, the shark god, and then she was talking about some Fijian king who passed away, and he was being put on a boat, and there was all these sharks next to the boat when they took off, and apparently there's a video on YouTube. I need to find that video. I'm very interested in this. Yeah, so that's some tertiary stuff that we were talking about whilst we're watching the movie. So yeah, I pray to the shark god, and yeah. So okay, so the biggest, greatest thing about this movie is Jai Courtney. Jai Courtney, I love Jai Courtney. I think he's great. I liked him as Captain Boomerang all those years ago in the Suicide Squad. This is probably, I think this might be his best role. He's just so devilishly uh, energetic and scary and freaky. His performance is really good. I liked, just seeing him sitting in his kitchen on that boat in the sort of mess hall area, watching his TV of all his tapes. It's like, what is he watching? That what you kind of can't quite see, but you hear screaming. There's something disturbing, and you can't quite see. And it shows him making the videotape and getting the hair and putting it on, and he puts it in the shelf, and it zooms out, and there's all those videos. Oh, that's so freaky! What a reveal! Yeah, so he's got like these twisted reasons as to why he does. He both fears the shark because he survived a shark attack, but he also has this reverence to the shark. And yeah, I just think Jai Courtney did such a fantastic job. Props to Jai Courtney, fellow Australian, yeah, fellow Aussie. He's this is his. I think this might be his best role, even though it's like this indie film, and yeah, this might be his best role. He did a great job. So now I've been having some trouble with my YouTube videos and copyright and stuff like that. So I wanted to like shoot this on my laptop and show you clips, but I just keep on getting struck and it gets taken down, and I don't know what to do. Apparently, if anyone knows, because I'm a new YouTube channel, please let me know in the comments about if I can play like 5 seconds of it and make it transformative and how it all works. If someone can tell me, that would be great. But I have got a little clip here I just want to play. You can't see, so you're just going to have to look at my face. But you'll be able to hear it, and we'll just hear what he says for about, it's like 20 seconds about, he says a little line which I liked. So let's have a listen to Jai, or the character. What was his name? Yeah, we'll have a listen to the character here, Jai, talk for a second.
It's dying, isn't it? What is this? What are you doing? And most people think that God is up here.
God's down there. Where it all started. Where it all ends.
Oh God, God's down there, where it all started, where it all ends. Freaky. And yeah, he really chews the scenery. When he kills that friend of his and the dog's barking at him, and he's like, "Bah! Bah!" Like, it was fantastic. It's really, my hat's off to Jai Courtney for such a great performance. And this Zephyr chick, she does a pretty good job. There's one moment where she's like, "Fuck you, you fucking motherfucker!" Like, all these fucks. And she says it with such vitriol and hatred to this twisted psychopath that it was really good. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. The actual scenes of the ritualistic feeding, horrifying. I mean, imagine, put yourself in that position. What would you do? Oh my God, you couldn't do anything, and he chums the water, and maybe you could climb up the thing, but no, there's no way. There's no way to get out of it. What would you do? And it really disturbing. And just seeing him sitting there with his food, watching his tapes, and the camera's on his eyes, and he's just like watching it, like he loves it, eating his food. Like, he loves watching that terrible footage, which would make any normal person sick. That, yeah, really disturbing person. Uh, so I had a great time watching this movie. Um, well, yeah. As I keep on saying, Jai Courtney is my favorite part of the movie. The sharks is kind of secondary to Jai Courtney's performance. What a great job. And yeah, I like how there's like problems are encountered in the movie when she gets the camera and throws it off deck, and then he has to go get another camera, and that takes him back to port, and he's really fucked up, isn't he? Because he's just walking around town like, rah, fucking rah. And like no one wants to interact with him in that supermarket. So yeah. Well, I just wanted to make it like a quick video, and that's basically everything I wanted to say. What did we cover? The ritualistic feedings and stuff that Niv said about Fiji and sharks in real life, and now I pray to the shark god because I'm so scared. So next time I go in the Australian waters, maybe I'll have some protection. I don't know. Maybe that's false protection. I have to be very careful. Ooh. Yeah. So what did you guys think of the movie? I had a great time. I think it had a pretty high rating from what I saw on Rotten Tomatoes from the audience score, which is what you don't want to listen to the critics, man. Yeah. So great time. Jai Courtney, fantastic, good job, and that's everything. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, and next video is on F1. Okay. See you out in the stars or in the ocean.